On everybody. I didn't think I was going to be back today, but here we are. How's everybody doing? I know this is a very, very bloody day in the market right now, and AMC is getting hit some of the hardest out of the entire market right now. We're seeing the S&P is still green right now. So the S&P is still green. QQQ is flickering between red and green. There's a lot of stuff that we have to go over as to what's going on here. But before we really get into all of that, what we really need to think about is what we've been expecting in Q4 for months. We were thinking about what could potentially happen in Q4, and it was potential market sell-off. Now, that's not really what we're seeing here. We're seeing fear. That's all we're seeing right now. We are seeing uncertainty in the market, and we've been seeing these overreactions for a couple of days now. Did Vanguard sell all their AMC? No. Unless they came out with a direct statement that said that, no. Their 13F filing for the last quarter showed that they increased their position by about, I believe, 15%. That is FUD being spread around to the best of my knowledge. Now, here's the other thing we have to think about. These institutions most likely are going to buy the absolute BS out of this dip. Here's why. When we think about what we've seen on AMC over the past year, let's pull up this year-to-date chart right here. So right now, what we're going to have up, we're not looking at any other trades right now. We have AMC, QQQ, SPY, and TLT. TLT is going to be a very good indicator to see where the bonds are going. If TLT starts to rip, you could almost guarantee you're going to see a flush in the SPY. But we saw the largest amount of institutional purchases of AMC in Q2. Now, Q2 was when we went from 10 to in the $70 range. Now, the institutions kept buying. Now, if they were buying at those ranges, why would they even think about selling at 30? We're also seeing some pretty good support at 30 right now. The other thing is that I believe it's the first confirmed case in California for the Omicron variant. But remember, we've seen a lot of different statements come out. Oh, man, I really wish I held on to some of those SPY puts, man. Oh, that would have been really help out the cash balance there. But profit is profit, especially on a day like today. Now, remember, we've heard a lot of things about this new variant. And some of those things were, it's not as bad, it's mild, it could spread, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of these different countries are like, yeah, like we're not really going to close down. I saw a statement from Fauci that was essentially like, closing everything is a short-term solution. So I don't think that's going to happen. So we're not going anywhere, guys. Not going anywhere. Remember what we've been talking about? Just bought 50 shares more at 30, says Vado. There you go. There you go. B. Hayes talked about it hitting Cali. Yeah, that's where the first case is. So also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, just help get this out here so we can get some people in here. Whoever's worried about what's going on, we're going to cover everything. I don't think anybody else is live right now. That's kind of why I popped on. So with this sell-off that we're seeing, I kind of just want a place for people to go to basically ask their questions, figure out what's going on. And basically, if you have any questions right now, ask them. Just go for it. No FUD, no nothing. You can tell by the tone of how somebody's asking if it's like a FUD comment. But if you guys have any questions, concerns, or anything, let's just go over it. I mean, this isn't something that we want to see. Like, did we ever think that we were going to get down to almost sub 30 again? No. But remember what we've talked about before, that this one final sell-off. Is this the one final sell-off? We have no idea. We really have no idea. And then this brings in the concept of negative beta. Like, it's not helping us. It's not helping us. The other thing is, remember, we've seen some weird fluctuations in the Ortex data recently. Some weird fluctuations. So what we could potentially see over the next couple of days is, even though the SSR was on today, we've seen a lot of other significant red days where AMC has been down. We could see utilization spike back up, short interest spike back up, cost to borrow spike back up, days to cover. I mean, the volume on AMC right now is 30 million. The days to cover is 1.82. Here's the thing. If you're a short and you entered in the mid 50s, 30 is an attractive. I mean, we've seen it get to this level before, but in the 30s, like low 30s, is an attractive spot for you to cover. But if you do, you're just going to jack up the price, because the amount of shares that would need to be covered would basically, it would, let's say it starts to rip 5, 10, 20%. Once, let's just say it gets to a low enough point where these shorts are like, oh, I mean, they could start to cover their positions. That could start off that FOMO rally again. Now, I'm not trying to like spread hopium. Like, this is not a fun thing to see. I'm losing lots of money along with you guys right now. Like, we're all in this together right now. It's just a dip. They're literally trying to shake you. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Is the negative beta not helping because of the ETFs holding AMC like IWM? No, the negative beta is not helping because negative beta is a backward-looking metric based on a correlation, a covariance, and a variance. It's a correlation between the S&P 500's returns and a given stock. But you can't. It's hard to use the S&P because it's heavily weighted towards certain companies. So you would really have to use like a different ETF in AMC's industry to really see if it had like a negative beta compared to what really happens in its own market. All right, TLT starting to come up. Bond yields are probably starting to come down. We can see a little bit move down on the SPY here. Let's see. QQQ is going to get hit the hardest on that. So when the bond yields start to freak out a little bit, we would start to see tech get hit the hardest, and then we would also see the SPY start to come down. But AMC right now, 30.35, down 10.6% on the day at the current time. Not negative. It's not negative on the 5-year, but it is negative on the 1-year from what I've seen. Yeah, what's this whole Vanguard thing? That looks like big FUD being spread around. Panic buys is the way. There you go. Let's see. Always add to high conviction plays, says Dustin. There we go, buddy. Let's see what else we got in here. We got a lot of people in here. If you guys are new to the channel, what's up? I'm Vix. How you guys doing? Tough day today, everybody. But again, we're not going anywhere. That's the thing. That have the shorts. This is kind of what we think about. And some of the things that I've been trying and get across to my audience, that the red days are going to be more emotional than the green days. Neither of them are going to change, in my mind, what we're seeing in terms of, is it going to change anything in my investment strategy? Have the shorts covered their position yet? Have we seen the squeeze that we are all looking for? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, then you can think about what you want to do with your position. If the answer is no, then nothing changes. And again, with these types of price movements, it's entirely possible that the short interest could just keep going up. Because if these institutions are going to be like, oh, there's new variant fears, I would almost like them to start shorting, because in my mind, this new variant isn't going to be that, like, we've seen the Delta variant come through, and what happened with that? Nothing. The SPY was ripping the entire time. We also have debt ceiling to worry about coming up, but we are bouncing a little bit here. 30.62 right now. The price is wrong. Bing bong. Let's see. Negative over 5K for my investment right now. Yeah. Yep. We've dropped over $14 in the last 2 weeks. Yep. You made over 100% on your SPY puts, analyst. Oh, I remember that from this morning. So I had some, I had some 460s that I was messing around with, flipped them for 100%. And then I saw TLT really start to go, and I was like, all right, got to get back in. I basically burned the rest of my cash balance, made like, I don't know, 60%. I think it was the 457s. So it wouldn't have really done that much, but made a little bit. But it's a tough one to swallow, guys. It's a tough day. We've been through days like this before, but this one, it is a tough one. There's no way to really sugarcoat this movement. Are we still fine? Yeah, absolutely. It's just a fear price movement in the overall market. Does it still hurt and play with everybody's emotions? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. Let me see if I can get this news feed up here. So if we catch anything. Hold on. Let me get this news feed up, because I want to make sure that if we're going to get any, here we go. All right, I got it. I want to make sure that if there's any new developments, we catch them right away. Women's tennis tour suspends tournaments in China. Press briefing by Secretary Jen Psaki. Okay. Fauci says definition of full vaccination is 2, but could change. Yeah, so they're just making statements right now. Market is starting to come back a little bit. We have the NASDAQ and the SPY starting to make a little bit of a move back up. Bond yields are pretty much at the lows. The 10-year is technically green on the day, but came way down from the highs. So that is a fear move right there. That is a fear. It's just a lot of uncertainty. I don't see what difference the variant makes. Exactly. It's just fear. Because here's the thing. It started off with new variant. Then it went right to travel ban, like restrictions. It's the reaction based off of the news that's important that people weren't pricing in. When the Delta variant came, nobody really said anything. Wired says, SCB, I tag you in what I believe causes the run-ups and why we moved to 30. Oh, let me see if I can find that, Wired. Wired, your charts always make my brain hurt. I don't know why. It's just all the colors on them. I've never seen that before. All right. 32 strike. All right. I'm going to have to take a deeper look into this, but it's got to do with some options. So I will definitely take a look into that. They're going to announce a new variant every few months for years if they feel like it. Yeah. I mean, they could. They easily could. The Great Reset. Yeah. Market dumping. It's coming back now. Again, guys, here's the thing that a lot of people aren't realizing. The SPY is still green. The NASDAQ, green. So this is a big overreaction in certain stocks. AMC is bouncing right now. Let's see if we can get back above this 31 and the buyers are going to step in. Pablo, thank you so much for the super. Thanks for going live. Yeah, anytime, man. Alex says, I was freaking out at 38. I'm freaking out more now. I wish I would have sold at the top, says Alex. I'm hearing a lot about the market. Okay. This is it's just a fear. It's a fear move. Would have benefited me much more if I would have sold at 70, rebought at 30 in my case. Okay, Alex, here's the thing. You can do whatever you want with your money. The thing is you're playing with fire. You can look back. I can look back on my SPY trades today and say, if I put up my entire cash balance into SPY, what is it? What is we at right now? SPY 459 puts when we went up to, I don't know, when we were messing around with the Powell stuff, 464. I don't know. I would have made 20 grand more. But it's very hard to think like that. Like, we have this many times that, like, especially with options trading, stuff will go in your favor and then all of a sudden something will happen and the bottom will drop out of it. And you're like, I wish I sold at the top. And it's like, well, there's no way to predict the future movements. It's a very hard thing to do. And it goes into the emotional aspect of trading and investing in the market. Like for me, my AMC position is just set and forget. Like I know the volatility that we're going to see, and now we're seeing it. We see it to the upside and the downside on almost every given day. Let's see. Yeah, guys. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. I just want everybody to have a place to go. So try to help YouTube recommend this to some people that are looking for a spot to go. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to at all. But Timothy says, glad to see you. SCV was getting nervous watching in silence. Yeah, Timothy, anytime, man. Thank you for that super. Bounced out. Like indeed. Thank you. Paper hands get you paper cuts. Yeah. All right. Market's bouncing a little bit right now. Let's see what we have on this news feed. Hold on. Where is it? White House confident Congress will act to prevent shutdown. Is that debt? Hold on. Is that? I mean, that might be. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's see. SV, how much did you deploy in AMC? I mean, I've spent for my risk tolerance on AMC, I've put a lot of money according to in terms of a percentage of all of the money that I have, it's a lot. Let's see. Tendies, thanks for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it. Ryan, really appreciate you streaming during this. Guys, I'm going to try to get to all of these chats right now. It's going a little bit fast. I don't want to put it on slow mode to restrict you guys. I want everybody to just be able to talk. But it is moving a little bit quick. When in doubt, zoom out 100%. 100%. I think it's just price manipulation to make people sell their AMC. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, it is the broad market move that we're seeing. But again, if we were to see like we've seen big red days on AMC over the past couple of days, but QQQ green, SPY green, like you got to wonder to yourself, these big indexes green, what's IWM doing? We should put that one up instead of QQQ. Okay, so IWM is basically flat on the day. Nothing really going on. SCV still streaming tonight, right? I don't think so. I'll probably put out an update video tonight. That's probably what we'll end up doing because usually I spend this time to record, but I also had a meeting today. Not going because we got a lot to do. All right, so we got AMC 3094. It's trying to make that its move back up above 31. We did see a lot of support at 30. The last time that we were crossing above below 30, we were not there for very long. Let's see. I think it was within the last 6 months we saw this. So we saw this let's put this on the daily. It was like less than a day, I believe. We were at 28. Yeah, this day right here came right back up. So there's a lot of support on AMC at this $30 level. Cost to borrow, let's take a look. So honestly, the Ortex data is not freaking out today. Remember, we're on SSR. So we have cost to borrow minimum 0.65%, cost to borrow average 1.05, cost to borrow max 1.25% on AMC right now. SB, do you think we will see 40s again by Friday? What's max pain now? Asked Ryan. Okay, max, let me pull that up. Last time I saw it was 36. Let's see. Max pain right now on AMC right here, we can see 36. Now, let's take a look at 1217, still at 40. So this one, remember, if we're going to see pinning, the market makers, when you think about, well, this is still on the daily. I don't want this to freak anybody out. When the market makers are looking at the max pain, they don't want it to go too deep into the puts either, because then they have to short. So we easily could see this bounce back up to the max pain levels by the end of this week. No, like very easily. But recently we've seen AMC in the beginning of the week start to trade above the max pain, and then it gets brought back down. We haven't really seen a week in a while where AMC's been below the max pain levels, and then we see what happens if it runs up to max pain, or if it's going to stay below, and they're going to have to deal with those short-term shorts that they need to put on to hedge in order to maintain that delta neutral status. What's the proof that Vanguard sold? There is none. We won't get any. Someone put out a video stating Vanguard sold. Oh, hold on. No, they didn't. Let me look at this. Who did that? Yeah, don't hold on. Let me pull up Fintel. There's no, I can see where it would come from, but it would be a very, very stupid way of looking at it. Like very stupid. We'll pull up Vanguard right now. Vanguard. Okay. So we're going to go through shares and we're going to go over this right now. Okay. So as of November, the report date on this, November 12th, this is the report date. The effective date is the end of Q3. They increased their position by 6.2%. They now hold 47 million shares. So I want everybody to look at this right now. When we think about 13Fs, we're not getting We're not gonna get like so ARK does put out their trade notifications after the market closes every day. Vanguard does not. So we are only gonna get any information whether a big institution has sold besides ARK when these 13Fs come out, and we recently got their 13F. There is zero evidence that suggests that Vanguard sold their position. When we look at all of this too, this is like there's nothing here that says that they sold. Like all of there's no even closed positions highlighted in red. Zero. Like I don't even know how you would deduce that Vanguard sold their position. That is FUD. Like big FUD. So don't listen to that, guys. What's up, STV? Bloody Day. What's going on, Darstar? Bro, I'm not even tripping. People have to be loading up. No one is selling. Yeah, I bet a lot of people are. I also saw a stat yesterday that retail investors bought like 2.2 billion yesterday from Unusual Whales, I think. So retail just bought the dip. Now, again, it's lagging out a little bit. The SPY is still up. IWM is slightly red. AMC is now 30.63. We got TLT kind of chilling out, which is going to reflect bond yields. Let's see. Just bought 10 shares. There you go, Marcelo. There we go, guys. What is Max Payne, the video game? No. So Max Payne is the price that the most amount of options contracts expire out of the money. So it benefits options sellers. And most of the time, those individuals, institutions are market makers or large institutions. So it hurts options buyers, which are most most often retail investors on the short time frames. Like you're not going to see like a BlackRock YOLO on weekly options. Like that's just not going to happen unless they need like a hedge right now. That's what they would use it for. They wouldn't be buying. They would typically end up selling as well. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I also have some other things that I don't want to save it for the video because, I mean, but share lending is this whole Fidelity thing's getting interesting too. Does Vanguard not use an algo to manage their positions? I mean, they probably do, but their algo would say buy. Don't spend what you can't afford. That's a great way to go about it. Okay, so AMC coming back down a little bit here. We're at 30.34. 6 more. Shout out to mods. Thank you guys for coming in here. Let's see what we got. All right. All righty. Thoughts on Palantir? Drop some more. I mean, I like them over the long term, so still got my dip money. There you go. Think shares are safe in Fidelity. It depends on what you think by like safe. Like yes, if you're thinking about like if you own shares and the thing is we've seen a lot of stuff come out over the last couple of weeks about don't buy and all of that type of thing. Like one, the message is buy to a lit exchange. That's really the message because it really limits the control that these payment for order flow participants really have over price discovery. It kind of bypasses them. And there's a couple of other things that with share lending, legally, you're not allowed to lend out shares in a cash account. But I've seen it. I could pull up something right now that could show you guys. I'll tell you right now in this Webull. Where is it? Here it is. Interest income. Nope. Did it? Oh, no. Here it is. Interest income. All. Stock lending income. This is a cash account. It's never been a margin account. So here's what they do that's messed up. So it's like $1 in it's like $1.35. Now what they do is there's a little loophole where you have to give written consent if you're in a cash account because they can use cash as collateral in order to lend out your shares. Now, when you sign up for the broker, like on Webull, it'll automatically input you into that share lending program. When you sign all the stuff, it's signing you into that from what I've seen. There is no other way besides that in order for them to get like for them to be able to loan out your shares in a cash account, they have to have written consent. So that's kind of messed up. AMC 3028 right now. Market is kind of hanging out. SPY's at 458, IWM 217. Let's see. 212 forced you to lend their shares. I do remember that. Inflow is greater than outflow today. That tells me this dip is fake. Corey, I'm not sure how accurate that Webull inflow outflow is. It's a little bit wonky when I've looked at it before the data that they're actually getting. So I wouldn't use that to determine if there's like manipulation going on. But over the next couple of days, I could easily see us having a big step up in utilization, short interest, and some of those other key metrics as well. Sold all my Palantir for AMC. There you go. 2 streams today, says Matt's synthetic girlfriend. Yeah. What happened to SSR? I mean, there's just a lot of selling today. That's the thing. Chokesmoke, thank you so much. STV and Ape community. Anytime, guys. I didn't think anybody was live right now. I was trying to get a hold of some people, and nobody was live. So here I am. The AMC GME price game feels like a clown show. Yeah. It's price is psychological, 100%. True, I didn't know that. Yeah. Let's see. I really dislike the fact that there's nothing we can do individually or as a community to start the squeeze. Yeah, we can't do anything like that. It's just got to play out the way it's going to play out. The thing is that we suspect a lot of manipulation and collusion going on the other side, but it's like collusion within their own group. Like they're not going to get hit for it. So we're at a lot of disadvantages as retail investors. But remember, over the last year, we've seen a lot of progress in the right direction, even though it may not feel like it. Yeah, price on AMC is up a significant amount, over 1,000%. Awesome. But we've also seen, in my opinion, the biggest 2 filings from the SEC. One, the securities lending new filing, and FINRA 21-19, where when we think about what they're doing with that, they're trying to have synthetic short positions reported in short interest reports. So any of the ways that they're establishing synthetic short interest, meaning like through the derivatives, so options, and how they're trying to hide short interest, that would show up now if that goes into effect with FINRA 21-19. So that's a good one if you guys want to take a look at. We've been over that a lot. Pablo, thank you so much for the super. Can you explain how we know shorts haven't covered and how they can't just cover slowly over months to kill the squeeze? Yeah, so we've seen a couple of things that would really tell us this. One, we see the short interest, honestly, on Ortex. Like this is the exchange reported data. So you can think whatever you want about Ortex. This is data from the exchange. July, 16.74% short interest, steps up to 18, 18.7, 18.94, comes back down to 17.75, and then steps up all the way into the end of October to 18.45, and then down to 17.05. With these moves, I'd expect it to go back up. But these aren't like big enough changes for us to really see like widespread covering. Like think about this. May 28th, settlement date. Short interest, they were listing it as 19.94. June 15th, after the big run up, 16.59. So you're saying that like, so what could have happened was there was a big drop in short interest and then they reestablished their shorts. But again, when you look at that, it's like a 3% short interest drop. What if they all started to cover? So when we look at what we have now, there's still a lot of short interest out. And with the days to cover being as high as it is, if anybody starts to cover their position, it's really going to move the price. Because when you think about those basic supply and demand metrics that we look at all of the time, that are the basis for how markets work and how price should move, all other things equal, when you have a low amount of total volume and you jack up the demand, well, the price goes up. Let's see. What's going on, man? What's up, Brian? How you guys doing? I'm at 927. Finally, I'm at 1,000 shares of AMC, says Mobius. That's a milestone right there. Congratulations. AMC now 3061. Um, Honestly, the market kind of chilled out a little bit. It's not moving as crazy as it was before. Anybody with daily SPY puts today? If you were timing it right, see, if you guys were in the stream this morning, we were waiting for everything to pick a direction. Now I was messing around earlier, but once we saw that direction hit, like I think I've hit big plays with you guys once. I mean, you guys saw the Apple one today. That was pretty big. 400 something percent, but like these SPY trades are like if you can time them right and you can cut your losses on the ones that aren't necessarily working as well, you can do real well. But like that's a conversation for another day. AMC 3071 right now. Let's see. One case of Omicron and everyone panicking. Exactly. Dam says, Vix, Hey just got out of work. Can you give me a rundown of what has happened today? Also, do we have any data to go off? So basically, the simplest way to explain this is one, we had some comments made by Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen at their testimony before the House Financial Services Committee that kind of set off the volatility from this week. It kind of just turbocharged what we were seeing. Nothing really to do with rates or tapering, but then we saw the Omicron fears really start to pick up, and then we saw bonds start to react off of that, which really started to show us where the market was going to go. Right now, TLT coming down. I would expect to see the SPY start to move back up. Let's see what happens. Let's see. AMC is down. You already know what to do. Buy. Yeah. Let's see. AMC coming back up. Let's see if we can get back above 31. SPY coming back up with TLT coming down, meaning bond yields most likely coming back up, which bond yields really give you a good idea of the flow of money. So if bond yields are coming down, it suggests that people are flowing into bonds because they're bidding them up. And as bond prices increases, the yield is going to come down. Let's see, 3094 on AMC. You can see it right here, this little inverse move, but TLT usually leads the SPY. Like you can see it back here where TLT really started to go up and SPY was lagging a little bit. We saw this big move on TLT and then the SPY just took a nosedive. Added 30 shares to my position today. There you go, CBR. Hedge funds spending millions to short. Technically, they're not spending. They would pay the interest on it. But when they take a loan out, they're not spending money. I think that's something that a lot of people get confused on. They're technically not spending. IWM down 0.26. Remember, the Russell, AMC makes up a large portion of the Russell. Apes in the chat. There we go. This is a psychological game, folks. They want you to realize a negative P&L. Guys, honestly, the mood in the chat right now is really good. We have 1,600 people in here, and I don't see a lot of people all that worried. A lot of people are like, I'm buying more. It's like just a fake dip. We're seeing an overreaction, and according to what we know and all of the information that we have, that would be correct. And that's really what we want. Like the people that are kind of like the people that talk publicly about this, it's that's what we want people to be able to do for themselves. It's like when you see moves happen, it's not like ladder attack manipulation, we're done. It's okay, what is actually going on and how do we like what can we do about this? So that's awesome. Great job, everybody. Can you say conviction check? Oh, I could say it. Conviction check. Oh, what's up, 007? How you doing, boss? Vanguard sell? No. Vanguard did not sell their position. As of right now, there is zero evidence that suggests that. I know there's a video out there that you guys were telling me about that does. I saw who it was from. I pulled up Fintel. They increased their position the last time they reported their 13F. Unless they released a public statement, which I have not seen, then it's big FUD. Oh, hold on. What's Pfizer doing? We'll pull Pfizer up here. Are they popping? Yeah, Pfizer's getting a little bit of news off of this. Pfizer could be a decent play, but I don't know. Pfizer's messing with me recently. All right, AMC trying to get back above 31. Let's see what happens, everybody. 1,600 people and 500 likes. Slackers. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream if you guys are happy to be here. I've been holding since February. I'm not going anywhere. Richard, neither am I, boss. I mean, I don't think anybody's going anywhere. I was buying a few shares every day for 3 weeks. I'm using money that would be in bank and kids spending it. I bought more yesterday and today. Dan, there you go. I was honestly thinking because I just have like random money sitting in my bank account. I was like, why am I letting inflation kill this? It's like I might as well just try to like sell a bunch of puts with it. Probably not the best idea with what's going on right now, but you know, it happens. Like if you guys like I'm literally like as TMI says, like cool, calm, and collected. I'm not worried. All right, somebody has to like the video right now. We can't keep it at that number. Okay, thank you. Superstitious. we can't have that. All right, I'm not a slacker since retired. I will ride this to 0 or the moon. Keep trying, Kenny boy. Yes, sir. Eat green crayon now, then bounce. Yes. I haven't bought shares since March. Now I'm in a buying mood. Give me a good deal. I like deals. There you go. Hey, it's the holiday season. There's a lot of deals out there. Let's see. TLT coming back up. SPY might make a little bit of a move down here. Let's see. I'm sorry, but absolutely nobody is getting any Christmas gifts, says Brian. Brian, you spending it all on AMC? Is that what you're trying to say? I clicked a dislike. Oh, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. Gene Eric White, thanks for the super. Do you think this is AA shares hitting the market? No, I don't. I really don't. There you go, Brian. Buying a bunch of AMC. Attaboy. PDT account with AMC driving is below 25K. Will they sell my share? No, they shouldn't. If you have PDT on your account, unless you have a margin call and you're trading on margin, then they shouldn't do anything. AMC gift cards for Christmas bought with crypto. Ryan, you are an ideal ape. There you go, buddy. Buying AMC gift cards with crypto. That's what we like to see. All right, AMC trying to get that push above 31, currently at 30.95, down 8.8 right now. How's GME reacting to this? I haven't really taken a look at GME. 183 down 6.67. Let's see. Love the dip. Thanks, guys. There you go. Is this institution selling? I doubt it. Why? Why would institutions sell? That's kind of my thing. It's like put yourself in their shoes. If they were buying in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, why sell in the low 30s? Tyrell, thank you so much for that super, man. I really appreciate it. Assume this is because of the variant. Yeah, that's kind of what this move is based off of today. But the thing is like SPY's still green. QQQ, I believe, was green the last time we talked about it. IWM was slightly red. Like the moves don't make a whole lot of sense. We'll put it at that. The big drops on AMC and GameStop, they don't make that much sense. We had a Cyber Monday discount, a Taco Tuesday discount, and now holiday discount. Keep loading, my fellow apes. We got this to the moon. Yes, sir. This isn't because of the variant. I mean, it is. The overall market move is because of the variant. But the big drop in AMC, no, I would say no. I would say they're messing around. We're not really seeing anything show up on Ortex yet. Let's see. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. QQQ could be headed down to 200 MA, cross over the 50. Yeah, Gio, the big 200 is on SPY, and I do not think it's going to touch it. We haven't touched it in this year. Where is it at? Yeah, so the 200 on SPY is 425. Unless we see like Omicron really start to pick up, then I would not expect to see SPY hit the 200. Goldman really was expecting it to. You guys remember that when Goldman sold 25% of their equity position in Q2, they were looking for that test of the 200. All right, TLT moving back down. Let's see if we can get a little pop here. What are your thoughts on institutions shaking out retail to buy up shares at a discount? I mean, I don't think they would do that. Where'd I get the short the VIX nickname? Kind of in two ways. One, it's from a TV show called Industry. So at the very end of the show, all these like students or like recent college graduates are spending their summer working at an investment bank, and it's just the most wild, screwed up place. And this one dude's had enough, and he just walks in front of management, and they're supposed to give presentations, and he just goes, buy the dip, short the VIX, fuck Bitcoin, and walks out, which is pretty cool. And when the VIX goes down, usually everything else in the market goes up. So it's bullish. And I said the F word. Sorry, Mom. And YouTube. YouTube's probably going to hate me for that. But, screw them. What's TLT? It's technically the inverse of the 20-year Treasury bond ETF. But, like, there technically isn't, like, a 20-year Treasury. So it's a weird way to look at stuff. This BS variant is a nothing burger. I think that's why we're seeing a lot of call activity. Like I think Matt tweeted out from Unusual Whales that there was something. There was something from like a big call sweep or unusual options activity at the $34 strike for December 17th. And again, guys, remember what we were talking about yesterday with that quote reverse gamma squeeze, where as calls get unhedged and puts get hedged, it's a sell and a short. So it's a double sell essentially that comes into the market from the market makers. But if AMC starts to bounce, it happens in the other direction too. So it's a cover on the short-term short. So that's a buy. And then the calls run in the money and then they buy again to hedge. So it works both ways. So when you see really aggressive price movements, the option chain is a really good thing to look at. That's why we look at it all the time on the channel. Yeah. Also, thanks for all of you guys coming in here today. This is honestly, I believe, like the most amount of people I think I've had live. So thank you guys. I know it's a tough day overall, but thank you guys. I mean, I value each and every one of you guys. You guys give me and everybody else a platform to spread our ideas. So thank you. Thought SSR was on today. It is. Why did Unusual Whales just put a put on AMC then? I mean, there's going to be unusual options activity on either side. Thanks for streaming, man. Anytime, Joe. Hedge funds are so cap. Yeah. What's happening to Amy? Amy's having a rough day. Amy's not having fun. Yeah. TLT coming back up. SPY coming down. GME at 183.16. So, guys, we're probably going to go into market close right now. So, if you guys want to hang out here, you guys are more than welcome to come stay with me. We will be here. CRM 280 call 12.3. I mean, they just had earnings. They shut down. So what's up with the debt ceiling? Guys, we haven't even gotten to that yet. Like we haven't even gotten to debt ceiling fear mongering. That's the thing. Like I think in one of the videos this weekend, it was like prepare for volatility. We're going to see some volatile price moves just based off of news that comes out, media outlets. They're going to drive price action because when you have one case in California and then Fauci and all these other people are like, oh, and they're just going to make wild statements, the market's going to react based on that because this wasn't priced in. This new variant was not priced in. AMC is at 30. It's at 30.58 right now, 30.57. AMC is going towards 29. Not really. It fell below 30 and bounced right back up. It's seen a couple of flashes down below 30, but the buyers step right back in and are just like, yeah, no, we're not having that. Could it fall below 30? Yeah. Will it stay there for very long? It depends. If the market starts to sell off tomorrow again like this and we see some more of these fears, then yes, just being honest. It could easily stay below 30 for a little bit. But if the market starts to rebound, and I think everybody at this point sees AMC in the low 30s and are like, I have been saying for a while, I wish I bought more at these levels. I wish I had more at these levels. Remember, We also know that AMC can rip at any time, like really rip. Remember back in late August, early September, we went from 28 to 52 in a week. So all it takes is a little bit of buying pressure, some FOMO, a little bit of gamma, and some shorts covering, and it gets going. Chilo, thank you so much for that super. That was really generous, man. Great stream. Thanks. Thank you. FUD. No, that's not FUD, guys. Like if we start to see, like, I don't want to come out here and say this is the dip before we mow ass. Like, I don't want everybody to just get hyped up. Like, we easily could rip tomorrow, and we also could easily consolidate, sell off a little bit. But at the same time, we're seeing a very, very volatile market right now. Very, very volatile. We have a lot of things on the horizon. We have debt ceiling, inflation fears. We have Jerome Powell at the next Fed meeting talking about ramping up tapering. The reason why ramping up tapering is not like an issue, but it's something that people need to focus on is because when the taper ends, what happens next? Rate cut. Or rate hike, sorry, rate hike. Rates are already near or at zero. So when the rate hike happens, well, tech's probably not going to have a good time. It will combat inflation. So rate hikes and higher rates are like good for the long-term health of an economy. But they're not necessarily going to be good for short-term plays in the market. So that's what people are a little bit worried about, and they're pricing that in after Jerome Powell made those statements yesterday and his dumb transitory statements. He was like, we're going to retire the term transitory. And then today he was like, oh, we expect the inflationary pressures to back off in mid-2022. And he was like, but they could be persistent. It's like, well, you literally just said it's transitory and not transitory in the same freaking sentence. This stock could literally go from 30 to 75 in a millisecond. Yeah. Let's see. These chats have become hella toxic. I'm not innocent either. Yeah. I mean, let's see. Thanks to nobody else is covering right now. People are in a panic. You have a high numbers right now because everyone wants to know what's going on. You are appreciated. Geeky goodies. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. AMC 3026. TLT making a little bit of a move. Let's see. It's called Confused Powell. Yeah. Do you think the current situation in the market can lead to a margin call? If you're yes. Okay, so we can do the margin debt stuff again. We remember, guys, if you guys have been following along with my channel since I believe June, we've been talking about this FINRA margin debt for so long and how like crazy it is. So let me yeah, here it is. So it was up 3.6% in October. There are a couple of key things that I want people to really realize about this. I swear if it makes me sign up and try to refer somebody again, I'm going to punch them. Freaking advisor perspectives. This is the best chart to use because oh no. They're going to, I don't like them. See, all right. This is funny. All right, I'm not a robot. I did this last time where you'd have to send a recommendation to somebody and I just literally type random numbers into the keyboard and then it lets me on the site. Your recommendation has been sent. Oh, of course it was, to random letters. All right, AMC, hold on. A little bit of selling right here. We got 30.15. Let's let this load a little bit. My computer's being a little laggy, but we're good. Let's see. Speaking of regular, going to take, oh, okay. NSCC 010. Yeah, that's the SFT one, I believe. So hold on. Let me see if this, all right, we're back up here on margin debt. This is the best chart to look at for margin debt. It's going to be a little bright. And then hold on. We'll make sure we can see AMC on the corner. So AMC will be right here. We're at 30.10. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. SPY drop, TLT coming up. We might go below 30, but I would expect this to bounce right back up. So this margin debt chart right here, you can see it never goes negative. So what that tells us is that this is like net margin. Now, when you're shorting, that's margin. When you're buying long, margin. If you're doing any of these other trades that are levered up, margin. So we don't know necessarily if this is net short, net long margin. There are ways to look at it. You can see on Bloomberg the number of funds that are net long or net short on the market at a given time. But if the funds are net long going into the end of the year and we see these big sell-offs in the market, margin call, margin call, margin call. But the thing you have to look out for is that since the market has already been on a decent uptrend over the last 2-3 months, I mean, even longer than that, that if you haven't newly like initiated a position in the last month or so, or really levered up in the last month, then you might be all right with your maintenance margin, but these sell-offs are going to hurt. AMC right now, 30.03. My whole thing is glitching right now. Hold on. Now we're back. Papa and Son, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Sad to see AMC going down so fast, but not leaving. There you go. 1,478 shares for nothing. Diamond Hands Apes for life. There you go, man. There you go. All right, AMC 30.02, 30.01, really flirting with that 30. The S&P is coming down a bit right now. Let's see. Where's my gallon? Oh, I can't even use this one. All right. This is the original gallon. Hedgy Tears. This is the original one. Can't use this one anymore though. Something's wrong with it, I think. I told you QQQ was going to take a dump, says Gio. Yeah, man. Bitcoin had a massive sell-off. Do you think this was to pay out when margin call happens, especially since the margin debt is at large levels? It's possible. The thing you really have to think about, though, is that with those types of actions, trying to think about what these institutions are doing, you're never going to know what their intentions are with any actions that you think are going on in the market, unless you can like sit directly across from the decision maker and guarantee that they're giving you an honest answer. AMC right now currently at 30.01. Buyers are stepping in at this level right now. There is a new lawsuit that we're going to cover in the video tonight as well. It's a manipulation lawsuit against Robinhood. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. I think we are going to release that video tonight around 7:15 Eastern. So if you guys want to see that, that's when it will be out. All right. AMC hanging right around that $30 mark. Yeah, let's see. So much for shorts covering risky short positions when the market dumps. I mean, I don't know why they would do that. If the short position's going against you, I mean, in your favor, like why if you have a levered up long position, why would you sell it? All right, AMC now down below 30, 29.93. Let's see if we get this bounce right back up. These dips below 30 on AMC have been very, very short-lived today. I think it's happened twice. No, just once today. So right now we're trying to get back above that $30 mark. We're at 29.97, 29.95. SPY is trying to make that move back up, but with bonds still doing their thing, TLT moving up, SPY has a little bit of room to go down. Let's see, down 12% now. Let's see. Why the sadness? Just buy the dip like we always do. Just bought 70 more. There you go, Scooter. Nothing has changed. Loving this discount. There you go, guys. That's a good attitude. Yeah, AMC is getting hit some of the hardest out of a lot of stocks out in the market right now. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, AMC getting hit right now. Yeah, these are some big red candles right here. 558,000, 400,000. This candle right here so far, 80,000. And these are 1 minute candles. Just made the day low. Yep. Haven't stopped buying since March. There you go. RSI in the 4 hour, it's lowest it's been since the June run up. Yeah. Right now we're at 29.50. Yeah, TLT still moving up. SPY coming down. GME moving down a little bit, 181.72. AMC is getting hit. I mean, I see the thing is like with the overall move in the market, SPY's still green, very flat though on the day. SPY is looking to go red into market close. We have AMC at 29.40. The lowest we've seen on AMC in the last 6 months is, let's see, 28.57. That is the lowest that we've seen it in the last 6 months. Just got another 10 shares, says Alex. There you go, boss. Tell your friends to buy more shares. Yeah. SSR is on, so it can't be shorting right now. It's going down on the downtick. I mean, are they enforcing it? That's the thing. It's like, yeah, this could be selling. SSR is on, but I don't know. All right, a little bounce here. Let's see what happens. $28.92, 61.8% fib. There you go. They can get around SSR. Yeah. Short exempt volume with market makers. I've been picking up 100 lot orders in the past hour filled. There you go, 007. SSR doesn't mean much. Yeah, we haven't seen it help us many days. We really haven't, guys. All right, AMC 29.46. SPY is really selling right now. Man, if I held those stinking SPY puts, I honestly don't even want to look at my account right now. I just don't want to look. Don't want to look. I mean, the cash balance is really what I'm so see, here's the thing. In the account that I have right now, I have a bunch of AMC shares, and then I have money that I trade with. And then I have a couple of other accounts where AMC shares just sit there. Oh boy, hold on. Connection lost. Good thing I have a charger. All right. So with AMC, it's more like set and forget, let it ride. And the cash balance has been steadily stepping up. So once it gets up to a certain point, I mean, this is a bloody day. This is a hard day to counteract by trading if you have a sizable position. I thought your stream was over at 11:45. Did you not leave? This is a new one, Collective Risk. This is a new stream. I put my whole 2-week paycheck on AMC today. There you go, Alex. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we got any news. Turns negative. Virus worries. Yep. U.S. and EU expected to issue robust joint statement from Thursday meeting on China. Yeah, nope. Oh, interesting. California governor, the panic has gotten ahead of the information. California governor says the person was not hospitalized. So again, guys, we're seeing a very, very, very significant overreaction to what is going on in the markets right now, or the news that's coming out. And the media is really at the forefront of this, and however this information is being spread. Up to 43.5 shares now. There you go, Larry. Jay says it's squeezing next week. Get ready. I mean, I wouldn't put too much. I mean, on short-term price target, bullish on the. Oh boy. So many people buying in huge amounts. Price reflection soon. Yeah, I mean, let's hoping. I'm down 4K and I couldn't care. It's a long-term play. That's how I'm thinking too. I mean, I almost want to just see what the damage is. What's the damage? What's the damage? Oh, that's way less bad than I thought it was. In terms of a percent, bad. In terms of the dollar amount, not that bad. But I did hit some decent trades today. Hopefully everybody has been able to make some money on what's been going on in the market today. For me, it was Apple and SPY. I mean, you guys saw me this morning sell out of those Apple calls that I had. I had a little Apple strangle going in today, but um, hit a nice SPY move, but could have been a lot better. And that's kind of going off of what we were talking about earlier when I forget who it was saying, I wish I sold higher. I wish I held my SPY puts until right now. The original ones that I had at 460. Those contracts, the intrinsic value on them would be over $400 a contract. You can't win them all. Down 35K and still holding strong. There you go, Don. Anybody else unable to buy shares? I have not heard that. Down 40K on AMC. Don't care. Hold. There you go. What analyzing software am I using? I mean, this is Webull, but I used a combination of Webull here with a couple of these moving averages and VWAP, and then I have something set up on TradingView. Where it literally, when I'm trading SPY, I literally have a super trend, a 200 EMA, and a MACD. Literally all I'm using. And then I look to see if it's like outside of this range that we have. SPY is selling right now. TLT getting a pop. Jeez, man. Jeez. This is getting wild today. What are bond yields doing? Yeah, bond yields tanking. That's fear. That is literally fear. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind, again, just Webull is payment for order flow. Yeah, I trade options on it. You can't avoid payment for order flow with options. I have not seen any place that you can avoid options with payment for order flow with options. You can't do it. If there's a spot where you can, absolutely. I like the charting on here. It's visually appealing for me, but I'm not buying on here. Do you see us getting back to 25? I mean, it's possible, but I mean, it depends on what the market starts to do. Down 130K. Jeez. What's up from Kansas City, Missouri, holding and smoking that OG Ghost? There you go. Should get a bounce off at 28.85, but it has 26.50 wrote all over it. Buy and let exchange. Exactly. That's the message that we need everybody to really understand. What are we at right now? 29.30. Yeah. What's TLT doing? TLT coming down. Let's see if SPY gets a little bit of a pop into the close. Honestly, futures could be nuts tonight. Yeah, I know a lot of people in here are still green. I know a lot of people in here are red right now. I know a lot of people in here are probably deep red right now. The thing is that when you look at all of the data, you got to make this is the thing. You got to make the decision for yourself. Like the options that I have on AMC, should I have rolled them earlier? Yeah, but I also thought we were gonna run more. Did anybody see this type of move coming? No, absolutely not. And what is the reason for the move? An overreaction to a lot of what's going on in the broad market. So exactly. How are we dropping like a rock even with SSR triggered? I mean, yeah. Also, anybody with margin right now, if you own AMC on margin, be very, very, very careful. We've gone over this a couple of times, and I was trying to get some of this info out to people that with margin, it's very, very, very dangerous. AMC's down 14.5% now. Jeez, man. Trying to shake you out. Hedges are using puts. They're using what do you call it? What I've seen, it's deep in the money calls. Yeah, dropping following the SPY. Exactly. And IWM. It would mostly be following IWM. So IWM is probably selling a solid amount right now. Yeah, IWM is getting hammered. IWM now down 1.4, SPY down 0.15. So it's really following IWM. So small caps are going to get hit the hardest in these types of scenarios. Small and mid caps are going to get, what are we at? 28.84. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's check Ortex really quick. Nothing. Nothing changed on Ortex yet. Now, we're probably going to have to wait until the end of the day, or even tonight to see that Ortex update, but there's probably a lot of shares going out on loan today, especially when it drops below 30 like this. All right, 29.50. What was the low that we saw? What was that number in the last 6 months? 29.57 was that low. All right. It just hit it, bounced back up a little bit. 28.58, 20. Oh, there it goes. They're playing mind games. You don't lose if you don't sell. Yep. 8.25% turnover. Yeah, I see that at 8.37 right here. Yeah. SPY is getting hit. IWM is getting hammered right now. Could this be the start of another like fear wave of virus fears? Yeah, but again, this is the biggest overreaction that we've seen in this. The S&P 500 is not even really reacting. Bonds are moving. Bonds are definitely moving. All right, AMC a little bounce here, 28.61. What causes a halt? I believe it's I forget the exact number, but it's a certain price movement to the upper downside in a short amount of time. So usually it's a 1 or a 5 minute period. All right, bonds are hanging out. SPY coming down. IWM, it's still coming down. 1.5658. Yeah, it's really selling. AMC 28.29. 10% in 5 minutes says Geo. There you go. Or 5% in 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's 10% in 5 minutes. Hold on. What's going on Twitter? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking for something. All right. We'll look for that later. ARC under 100. Jeez. All right. AMC's trying to bounce right here. It's doing its best. 28.41. Mike V, what's going on, man? The FUD spreaders are out in force today. Good sign. This will rip soon. Yeah, I mean, it's not fun to watch. Like you can't sugarcoat it. It's not fun to watch. A lot of us are losing a very solid amount of money right now. All right, now we're back. I'm going to try to avoid clicking around. My computer's being a little bit laggy today. Damn, got to go buy more, says Jason. There you go, boss. Rip back over 30. Yeah, just hold. Yeah, 28.26. SPY is still coming down. What is, hold on. On Fed picks. There's literally no more news. Like there's no new news coming out. This is just it looks like just a fearful overreaction. Margin calls incoming. Hedgies get in position. Yeah, I mean, this is going to easily cause some margin calls today on a lot of different things. Let me go through some stuff because I don't want to click around on my computer because I don't want it to lag out and glitch again. Oof, man. All right. All right. We've got, oh boy, Prague down, Hood down 7. Lucid down 3. Lowe's is up. Home Depot's up. Target's down. Chipotle's down. That's crossing a line. You cannot do that to Chipotle. Dropbox down. Starbucks down. Tesla down 4. Palantir down 6. PayPal down 2. NVEX down 7. Workhorse down 10, basically. UAL down 7. American Airlines down 7. Teladoc down 6. Peloton down 3. Zoom down 7. That's weird. UPS down 1. Lulu, not really. Snap down 1, Upwork down 3, Microsoft still green on the day. Apple down, Facebook down 4, VXX ripping. Pinterest down, AMD down 5.5, Intel, geez, everything is just. That new Chipotle brisket is fire. Yeah, it's awesome. Whoa, that was a big drop right here. 27. Jeez, guys. Baba down 3.7. Pen down. Like everything is just getting hit. Let's see what else. Qualcomm down 1.4. Nvidia down 3.5. How's that feel, Nancy? Ethan says, how we looking? STV just got here. Thanks for the super, Ethan. Honestly, it's looking very, very bloody today. We're down 18.8%, 19% now. S&P is selling super aggressively. It's making me I'm kicking myself for selling those SPY puts. Oh, man. But, I mean, there's not much we can do about this right now. I mean, we're just kind of watching it going into the close, seeing what happens. I mean, we were looking at that $30 level of support, and then it just got cracked down. IWM selling out down 1.7. What is the SPY down now? 0.43. The SPY was coming up strong today too, going into the meeting that they all had. Sold my SPY puts too. It sucked. Yeah, I made like 400, maybe $500. I think it was 500 on SPY puts today, and that would have been like $5,000. So that would have been a nice way to counteract that, but you can't win them all. You honestly can't win them all. AMC bouncing a little bit right now, 27.86. SCV, you holding? Absolutely. What else am I gonna do? Well, like honestly, like I'm gonna sell at 27. Why I didn't sell it in the 70s? Why would I sell at 27.82? I'm holding until this goes to crazy high numbers or to zero. Like it's not in my mind not going to zero ever. All right, back above 28, starting to get a little bit of momentum here. Let's see if we can bounce back up. Let's see how oversold can it go. What is the RSI on the 1 minute on the day today is 29. What's it on like on the year to date daily? It's 2670, and that's the lowest it's been. That's the lowest we've ever seen this. All right, bouncing a little bit right here, 28.13. Let's see what happens. RSI on the hour is 1. No, it's not. That's crazy. I see it at 1280. All right. It's okay to not be happy about this, but so what? Just don't be happy today. Should not sell into fear. I mean, that's kind of how I'm thinking about it too. RSI is 8 on the 30 minute. Yeah, 8.35, 8.33 on the 30 minute. That's so low. Bouncing now 28.40. Let's see if the market can get a little bit of a pop going into the end of the market today. This is a crazy day. When I woke up this morning, did I expect to see this on AMC in the overall market? No, but we're here. We're dealing with it. We're going through this. We're all going through this together, guys. Like that's kind of where the community aspect of this comes in. We're going to source the information. We're going to go through it. I do have a video for you guys coming out tonight. I mean, I haven't recorded it yet because we've been streaming, and this is like usually the time that I would be recording a video, but there's a lot of things working. Like there's this new lawsuit against Robinhood, or it's more details about an already existing lawsuit, but it just has to do with blatant manipulation. I clicked on VWAP and couldn't find it. Yeah, 50 million volume in a few seconds. Yeah, volume today on AMC 50 million. Did we get anything on Ortex yet? Did anything change? Has anything changed? No, nothing has changed. When that update comes in, I'm going to be very interested to see what happens. All right, now my whole thing's freaking out again. All right, we're back. 2807 coming down a little bit. Kelly, thanks for the super. I have 24K in this play. I'm holding till 0 or till home run diamond hands. There you go, Kelly. Thank you so much for that super. You didn't need to do that. Eric, thank you so much for that super, man. SCB, for me and the rest of us, please explain in your opinion what is happening so we can all rest easy. We love you, brother. Okay, yeah, we can do another quick explanation. So the sequence of events today. Remember, if you guys were on the morning stream, we were messing around with SPY. The indicator said yes, but we ended up getting out of that play really quickly. Or we, SEC, leave me alone. I didn't tell anybody any strikes. I'm just trying to document and tell people strategies that they can try to use. SEC, please leave me alone. I didn't do anything. But the reason that I got out so quick was because somebody said in the chat that I didn't realize that there was that financial services, House Financial Services Committee meeting today where Powell and Yellen were going to be talking. So I was like, oh, no SPY calls going into this. Am I nuts? After yesterday, no. So we got a little bit of volatility off of that. But towards the end of the day, we started to see, honestly, the reason why I got into SPY puts, I didn't even realize that the new variant was in California. It was a pure bond move. TLT was moving basically as a result of fear over the new variant showing up in California. But that's really what's going on. So when you think about new variant, there's fear now. So anything that's going to be affected by anything closing is going to get hit the hardest. So AMC, movie theaters, they're hitting it. They're hitting it real hard today, down 16.5% right now. We're at 28.36. We are coming up a little bit right now. Let's see what happens going into market close. We got about a half hour left. I think it's game over. Why? David Marino, smart as hell, but he's got to learn to get to the point. Yeah, he's been he's been really going for it with Wyckoff. And I mean, that's not something that I've looked into too much in the past, but it looks pretty spot on to what we've seen recently. So I'm gonna use that not only just for like AMC. I just kind of want to learn about what exactly is going on there. But with the broad market and trying to use that as another confirmation of trading. Wow, there are a lot of people in here right now. How you doing, guys? For those of you guys who are just popping in right now, thanks for coming and hanging out with me on the stream. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, helps with the algorithm. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to at all. But we are seeing AMC 28, 25. It's just flickering 28, 28, 28, 29, 30. SPY's hanging out at the lows. Low of the day on the SPY, 453.15. That's a drop. Shills out in full force? Yeah, they are. You're doing great, Vix. Thanks for coming on live. Anytime, Mike. Down 3K today. It hurts. Yeah, I'm not down a pretty number at all. And I can just imagine what it's like in my other portfolios too. It's probably not great. Omicron symptoms. This is the thing. Omicron symptoms. Mild cough. Media is corrupt. Fudster today at all-time high. Yeah, like we saw. Remember when we saw when was it? Friday. Friday was the day that we really started to see everything coming out about this new variant. And then over the weekend, we saw a bunch of statements that came out. It was like, it's very mild. But the reason that we saw the sell-offs was because of these like closing, like the travel restrictions and all of that. It's not necessarily the actual variant itself. It's what the reaction is of countries that could potentially hurt the economy. If we ended up seeing something like this again, what's the Fed going to do? Well, we would go hyperinflation because if people are not going to be able to work, they're going to have to print more money and do another stimmy, maybe 2, maybe 3. But I don't see that happening because, well, it's mild. And if they restrict us over a month, I don't know. But the thing is it's just a wild overreaction. AMC right now, 28.5. Hold on. What was that? Oh, I missed it. The chat's going so fast. I missed some stuff. Push in. What's up, man? Could shorts take advantage and cover here? With days to cover and the volume being where it's been and where it is today, 52 million. I mean, it is a little bit higher, but if they were to start to cover in any widespread fashion, you know where we would go? Freaking vertical. Because all that buying volume, if they needed to buy 10 million shares right now, well, that's 20% of the volume that's been traded today. That would rip the price, like really rip it. So let's see if we get down to those levels where the shorts are like, yeah, I kind of want to get out here, and the volume's still low on those days. We could see AMC like really rebound back up, but we got to see what these stupid news media outlets are going to say about this new variant. Like, here's the thing. When the California governor comes out, and California has been one of the strictest places in terms of like pandemic restrictions, and he's like, it's an overreaction about what's actually going on, then you can kind of see it's like, oh, it's an overreaction. Let me see if I can pull up that tweet again. It was a Walter Bloomberg tweet, so let me see if I can find it back. 24. Hold on. I think it was back here. No, hold on. It's back here a little bit. 1 hour ago. Yeah, I don't see it right now. Hold on. Let me go to this other spot. Fast. Here it is. It might be over here. 19 minutes. California governor. The panic's gotten ahead of the information. California governor says person was not hospitalized. So there's a lot of misinformation being spread. Hillbilly, thank you so much for the super. Hold the line. Hashtag still here, Kenny. Yeah, look at this, guys. Like, there's 2,000 people in here. I can only imagine who's in other people's streams right now. People are not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Spy's bouncing a little bit. We got AMC 2828. TLT's coming down a little bit right now, so we could see a little bit of a bounce. IWM is starting to move back up. Let's see what happens. How am I supposed to do homework tonight? Like, how am I supposed to do a bunch of homework tonight? Whoa, just looked at the chart. Scary STV, hold me. No, you hold me. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to flip it on you. Ortex. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for this Ortex update. So, I mean, we're going to glitch out a little bit here, but no change on Ortex yet. Zero change. All right. When I come back here, let's see what happens. All right. We're back. You can help me with my timetables? Oh, thanks. Just invert your screen. It looks fine. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Fat fingered keyboard. Yeah. I'm getting hammered tonight. Hey, we still got a lot of trading left. Latino says, if it was easy being an ape, everyone would do it. Thanks for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Let's see. Yeah. Diamonds are formed under pressure. I tweeted this out yesterday. Same thing for diamond hands. Like, is this just going to be easy? We're going to buy it and then we're going to squeeze and make a bunch of money? No, this is going to be difficult. We've been here for a while. We're going to be here for a while longer. Nobody's going anywhere. We see dips right now on this. We're just going to make a lot of noise. Think of how loud we are right now. If we start popping back up and we start to see some aggressive movements to the upside, let's see. Let's see what happens. Amy was not vaccinated. Where's the negative beta when we need it? Yeah, we've gone over this a lot. Like, it's not going to be our saving grace. It's just not. Whole market wide discount. Yeah. This sucks, but we were all going through it. Exactly. That's why I popped on the stream, because I didn't see anybody on. I think I was trying to get a hold of TMI to see, because he already had his stream up. I was like, I don't know if he was like at his computer, but I don't know if he came back on. This will they will take this down to cover. They're so criminal with no shame. I mean, if they cover, we're just gonna go crazy. SSR, exactly. SSR doesn't help us. We've been over this a lot. Big apes are selling. Pay attention. No. Cinemark is not being affected by this sell-off. That's honestly bullshit. Like, come on. What about IMAX? Down 3. What about, there's another one. I think there's another one. Yeah, come on. Really? Cinemark down 1.3, AMC down 17? Really, bro? Remember when VW went down 30% before ripping? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is your transmission. What's going on? I would like to have an open conversation about you and your YouTube channel, concerning buying and holding versus holding only. I mean, I've talked about it in the past. When you take away the buying demand, the argument that was made is that the brokers would close out the potential like IOUs that they've generated, and that the shorts would then cover. No, if the price starts to go down below certain levels, be due to lower buying volume and demand in the market, what are the shorts going to do? They're gonna hammer it. Like that's just what's going to happen. And why would the brokers then close out the synthetics? The thing is that if you really wanted, the real message there is one, order to a lit exchange. So you're avoiding these payment for order flow platforms that the market makers are using to mess with our orders. And two, this is the other thing that we talked about, like full transparency. I haven't DRS'd anything. I just see the cons outweighing the pros. But if you want your shares to basically just guaranteed not to be messed with, that is something you can do. But the net pros and cons for me, I just don't. I'm personally not there. I think it's. I've done my research on it. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hold what I have here. Not like here at a variety of other brokerages, but yeah, I just see it as like a little bit of an outdated platform. We can go over it again, but I've seen a couple of things on it. It's just I don't know. I would like to talk to like a person and be like, these are all the concerns. This is what we need. SPY coming back up a little here. 454.80 down 0.17. Cinemark only down 1.32 versus AMC down 17%. That's weird. Vanguard sold most of its holdings down to 7 million. Any idea why? Where's the source for that? Because on Fintel right here, when you type in Vanguard, none of that is here. None of it. They don't even have a red, like zero of that is on Fintel. So I don't see any of that. Daniel, thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate it, man. Jail time pending for someone. Yeah. Ortex data. Yeah, I mean I can pull it up again, but oh, that's not Ortex. This is Ortex. I mean, it's been at plus 2.29% for a while, and I have not seen it yet. No change on here. It just hasn't updated yet. We need to see it update. I would like to have this conversation face to face on your YouTube channel, more like discussing. I mean, we can talk about it. You can shoot me a DM and we can go over what your points are. And if I think it's like a what do you call it? Some good points that I think a lot of people should hear, I'll definitely consider doing that. Chris, thanks so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Down 115,000, still not shook. There you go. Those are some diamond hands right there. Panic buying. Yeah, there you go. All right, AMC 2840. We got almost a little over 15 minutes left in the market today. AMC is at, or we got, what is that, 17 minutes left? Yeah. SPY is making a move back up. Bonds are chilling out. Cinemark making that move up as well. Come on, don't glitch out on me now. Let's see. Cinemark only down 1%. The thing is that if you're really going to attack the movie theater industry because you think that this virus is that big of a deal, why wouldn't you just BS short Cinemark too? Like that's really like you're going to have AMC, the top dog who's been fundamentally performing and continuously. They literally just like sold a crazy amount of tickets. So we have AMC 2878. We are moving back up right now into market close. Let's see what happens. Just bagged another 100 at 27. Keegan, you're already up $1.80 on those shares. Oh, TMI, you want to pop on, buddy? TMI, I was trying to call you. You had your stream up, and I was like, I was trying to be like, get on, get on, get on. And then nobody was on. So I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna skip my meeting. I'll shoot you a link right now, buddy. Let me see. My computer is, for whatever reason, is not having fun right now. Let me see. We can, if you got time with where you're at. Oh boy, my hair is wild right now. I need a haircut. Sorry, guys, like an absolute wild person. TMI, if you have some free time and you want to pop on a little bit and hang out after market closes, let's do it. Let's get everybody that we can on, honestly. All right, hold on. I'll be listening for the bloop bloop. Let's see. SV is ARK a good buy now? I mean, if you're, is RK the one with like basically all Tesla? I don't want to knock Kathy, but if you just YOLO on Tesla, then you've probably done pretty well for yourself. I like my chips with the dip. There you go. Come on, Amy, you can do it. I mean, she's trying. All right, let's see. All right. AMC 2852. The SPY is trying to make that move back up right now. We got bonds chilling out a little bit. Cinemark, that's the most wild thing that I've seen all day. Thanks for bringing that up. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to bring that up in the video too. That is just wild. Ethan, thank you so much for another super. Thanks for going live. STV, seriously, anytime, guys. I had a meeting for this project I have to do, and I have to write an essay on this project that I really haven't been focusing on that much this week. So we're going to have to figure this out. Let's see. Yeah, TMI, if you're still in the chat, I shot you the link. If you got some free time, let's do it. Thanks so much, SUV. Anytime. Don't get head faked. AA. 90% audio listeners, so don't usually see the chats, sadly, says Ethan. All right, AMC 2847. What's the SPY looking like? This computer is just freaking out today. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I think I'm going to get another one. I think I have to get another one. It's just like, what is going on here? All right, SPY 454.27. Let me click back to AMC without it glitching out again. Yeah, we're back. 28.30. Trey Spider, what's going on? Matt Synthetic Girlfriend, what's up? All right, hold on. You don't lose money till you sell. That's very true. After hours could go down more. I did not want to. Yeah. All right. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not going to fault anybody for doing what they need to do. The thing is like, hey, hold on. People are all going to have their own needs. This is the thing here. I'll never fault somebody for doing what they need to do. Just if it's going to benefit you, then you got to do it. That's just how we have to think about things. If you got to go, you got to go. There's nothing that we can do about it. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be like, oh, shill, fuck. Like, if you're in here just being like constantly saying it, then yeah, it's a little like, all right, buddy, we don't really need that here. That's not really what our goal is right now. We're trying to look at what's going on. But at the same time, if you're still willing to have, like, if you're just in here hanging out, like, I'm not going to be an idiot to people. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Run up is coming. There you go. SB. So hold on. When there is a significant move down, does IV expand on the put side and retract on the call side? No, no, no. IV will. It's the implied volatility on the options chain will inflate, but call premium will go down. It just may not go down as much. Like the calls that like the weeklies are going to go to basically zero. But in general, implied volatility of like on the option chain will most likely increase. Because now that the market has seen that this can happen, then it'll price this in. But yeah, I'm super thankful VIX is live because hearing what's going on is really the only way to keep tabs. I work with acids all day, so hands are a bit occupied. Ethan, definitely don't type. You should focus on what you're doing there. Dave bought 100 more at 28.18. There you go. We're at 28.30 right now. So green on those shares. SPY selling off into close. We got 10 minutes left. Hold on. Let's see over here. All right, people. Down 10K on calls. Oh, I'm down horrendously on my calls right now. I mean, they still have lots of time. I'm not doing anything with them. If we see a little bounce, I mean, my goal with some of them. Remember, we were talking about this this morning that I wanted to roll some of them. I wanted to roll them out to a further date. But then we had this move, so I'll probably just leave them in there. But that would hurt if those went to zero. But at the same time, with options, I was fully willing with taking the risk. The risk reward on this made a lot of sense to me. Let's see. Whole market is bloody. Yeah, whole market. We were going through some of what was going on earlier, and it is a bloodbath today. An absolute bloodbath. Puts all over the market. I mean, I had some puts today I got out, but I was not expecting this move. If I was expecting this move, I would have like, it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, there's somebody out there that's saying Vanguard sold, but we've shown on Fintel that they haven't. Is there here's the thing. You get when you guys say that somebody's saying that Vanguard sold, I've shown my side of it on the data that I have. What's the source? Fintel says they increased their position by a decent amount. And there's nothing on that data that could even slightly suggest that they sold anything. So I haven't watched it. I've been streaming the whole time, so I'm not really sure, but paper hands get you paper cuts. They do. I think DWAC just got halted. Don't. This freaking thing. All right, Cinemark down 1.77. Did DWAC get a halt? Yeah. Whoa, what the heck is going on with DWAC? It tanked and then ripped. So it went from about 39 to 36, then to 42. That's a move and a half. I don't know what's going on there. It might be halt pending news. Is it okay, so this is a good question. Is it possible this is the start of a crash similar to March 2020? It is possible. Is it probable? In my opinion, with the way that this new variant has been presented to everybody, no. Will I maybe put on some hedges for the eventual possibility of that happening? Yeah, I'm 100% going to do that. But that's just protection. It's literally just me protecting the money that I have in everywhere. So hold on, AMC 28.48. We got 7 minutes left in the market. We're probably going to hang around for a little while after too. So if you guys want to chill here, we're still going to talk. I'm going to try to get some more people on. I sent TMI the link. I don't know if he's available to come on right now. But he's got the link. We'll try to get TMI. I'll see. I think Trey's probably working. We could try to get Keenan. I could hit up. I think Jeff might come on. That would be cool. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see. Fun is mooning. Isn't that also a Trump sympathy play? Like they're both DWAC and Fun are related, aren't they? AMC 2857. We got 6 minutes left. Let's see. DWAC is back again. I have it halted still. Yeah, it's halted. Just bought this tasty dip. SV, do you think it's a good time to switch from tech to consumer goods? The thing is that if bonds are gonna freak out, the so I don't necessarily think so. It depends. It depends on what you're trading. Like for me, I've just been really sticking with SPY unless I see something interesting. Like yesterday, I saw Apple was really interesting. That SPY was selling, Apple held, and it was ripping. So flip some calls in the morning. And then I had a little bit of a strangle on Apple for going into today, and that hit really good. But mainly what I've been doing is looking at the SPY. Long-term investments are going to be long-term investments no matter what. You keep adding to them. If you like the companies over the long term, if you use them, if you know about the company, I really don't think you have much to worry about. But if you're over allocated into tech, it could be a good time to be like, okay, well, what do we have coming up over the next year? We have rate hikes, taper, we have potential new variant. Like, what do you want to do with that? You can always put on some hedges. Like you can always buy some like at the money, out of the money, VXX, UVXY, some inverse ETFs if you wanted to in order to hedge. But again, you got to think that this is still a pretty solid overreaction today. SV, can you give us an example of your hedging strategy if the market crashes? Okay, so what I would do, VXX is going to be a little bit. I mean, I would probably buy some wild, deep out of the money contracts with a lot of time on it for VXX. Probably like a decent amount closer in terms of like probably 10 to 15% lower than the previous high. Because if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Because right now with the leverage levels, if things start to get interesting, it's gonna go nuts. But I just really don't think it's gonna go that crazy. Like you got to think about really like what happened. Okay, we have one case in California, nobody was hospitalized, and we know that the new variant is from the news sources. Again, you can't really trust them a whole lot. That it's not necessarily all that bad. It's a milder version of what we've been dealing with. Same thing with the Delta variant. We've been through the Delta variant. DWAC announced a possible $1 billion pipe deal with Trump Media. Oh, yeah, that's going to get halted into close. They're not trading that today. That is not happening. DWAC is a distraction. I mean, you can do what you want. It's all your money. You can do what you want with it. AMC 2847. We got my thing freaking out. 2850 right now. 2 minutes left into market close. SPY is selling off. AMC, honestly, right now, holding up pretty good with the overall market, still coming down into close. What's the short interest right now? We'll take a look at that after the market closes. Hopefully we get an Ortex update because we have not gotten one yet. We have not gotten one. It's been like plus 2.29% for a while. All right, bonds coming up, a little bit more fear, or yields going down, a little bit more fear flowing into fixed income, which is stupid because why would you go into fixed income with inflation at 6.2% when you're going to get, I don't know, 1.4? Doesn't make a lot of sense, but do what you want with your money. All right, AMC just below, down 16% on the day, 15.9. Right now, 28.57, trying to get a little bit of a push into the market close. SPY selling. I'm not making any trades. I ran out of cash, so I'm gonna have to wait for some cash to settle tomorrow, and then during the stream tomorrow, we're probably gonna trade the absolute BS out of SPY. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing. Do you think the SPY will bounce back this week? It depends on what comes out in the after hours today. It depends. Oh, what's up, Hugh? How you doing, boss? I went from thinking I might be okay financially during the course of my life to being crushed hopeless. Hugh. One, yeah, this is not fun to watch at all. Not fun. But when we're looking at the greater scheme of things, what's changed with the AMC thesis? What's changed? This is what we got to think about. What's changed? The fundamentals of the company over the last couple of months significantly increased. Are they still looking to get into that free cash flow profitability? All right, market close right now. AMC looks like it's going to close 28.57. SPY 450? No. SPY 450.54. Man, crazy day. AMC volatile in the after hours. All right, guys. We're going to hang around for a little while longer. But this was a wild day, people. This was a wild day. DWAC running. I don't see it's still, I mean, did it get unhalted? Yeah. You know what? No, I can't do that. Shoot. I don't have any settled cash. That stinks. DWAC is going to rip off that news. He was way over leveraged, apparently. Who did? Wait, now fundamentals count? They always did. The short thesis is based on fundamentals. So if the fundamentals continuously get better, then the short thesis then becomes invalid. Where is Hugh? Holding all my shares. There you go, Hugh. There you go. Why is DWAC running? So from what I've heard from you guys, there's a partnership announcement with a Trump Media or like a pipe deal. Hold on. Yeah, today was a wild day, everybody. All right. This was nuts. Hugh, thanks for the super. I'm just cranky. I'm not rich yet. Yeah, it happens. Where's my money, Griffin? Yeah. All right, let's have some fun now. Market's closed. What is AMC at in the after hours right now? Probably flickering around a little bit. We'll try to get some Ortex updates. AMC's up 0.1, but not flickering, so it's not really going to do a whole lot. Let's check and see if we get an Ortex. Are you serious right now? The return shares went down. Nothing happened with the borrowed shares. The estimated short interest 16.83. By the end, okay, so we usually were to get Ortex updates all the way up until 9 p.m. So if you guys do have Ortex, you'll remember in the after hour or the night streams that we would do, we would see the Ortex numbers change at night. So we're gonna see Ortex start to change in the after hours and see what happens. But over the next 2 or 3 days, I would expect to see some of these numbers really start to pop up, like pretty aggressively. So let's see. Most all stocks are way down, not just AMC. Yeah, the thing is, though, is that let me pull this back up. It's going to take me a minute. We're going to figure this out for tomorrow. I'm going to delete literally everything off my computer so we don't have these issues. DWAC up 17% in the after hours. Theo, thank you for that super. I really appreciate it, man. Gang appreciation award. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let me see. Hold on. What were we doing? Cinemark. This is drunk right here. This is ridiculous. Cinemark down 2 on the day. If the movie theater industry is really going to get affected a lot by this new potential like variant virus situation, well, why is Cinemark down 2 and AMC down 17 or what 15.82? Come on, really? So it's at 28.50 in the after hours right now. We're gonna hang around for a little while. The OREV. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, man. You should try optimizing your hard drive and stuff for deleting everything. I think I should just delete everything. Apes versus Wall Street. You think this big man is scared? Absolutely not. Is the super chats going into AMC? Yeah. That's kind of how that works. What am I gonna do? Go to the bar? No, I don't even like going to the bar. I just buy AMC. There's like a T plus long time on it, but it'll still go back into the stock. DWAC, yeah, is DWAC really going right now? DWAC was up like 17 at the time that I last looked at it, but what's it at? 8? It's up 8 now, 10. Yeah, it hit 52, but let's see what happens with that. Be careful with DWAC. We've seen what it can do, and we've seen how fast it can come down. So be very, very careful if you're considering doing any of that. SCV left his ID in his other pants. I mean, when was I looking at? Why did I need my ID? Oh, VIX, is it over? No. No. Expecting any after hours movement in AMC? I mean, I would expect us to bounce up a little bit, especially after that red day, but it depends on what the market's going to do. Let me see what we have for news here. Hold on. All right. Yeah, they've been shorting since they've been shorting forever. This is what happens when giant banks try to prey on my positions. I am the original AMC ape. Been trading it since 8. Analyst Performante. I mean, if you held those SPY puts into close, I'm pretty sure that you were able to counteract some of those AMC losses today because you were messing around with those on the morning stream, and then SPY tank. Whew. So the 200-day moving average on the SPY is around, or the 200 MA is 425. Do I see us getting there? That's aggressive. NFT dividend will force the MOAS. Yeah, but you're gonna need we need to have it done right. I don't want it to, you get one chance at it. Why rush it? Can you break down the math behind average days on loan for AMC? Like behind that data metric, or like where it puts us to? It puts us right between end of August and September, but the average days on loan is just what Ortex calculates on like the length of how long these shares have been on loan. Vanguard sold. Yeah, guys. I don't. Somebody's got to give me a source for this, because what I've shown you guys is that Vanguard added to their position in Q3. Unless Vanguard came out and made a public statement, that's what if that's what they did, then they didn't, and this is FUD getting spread around. I know you're smart. You said metric. Market makers fighting Kenny in aftermarket. Kenny is the market maker. Oh, Rhode Island. Good to see you in here, man. Hey, brother. Wish I didn't open my account today. First time I've been seriously red. Still holding. Was busy at work. Did I miss some bad news? No, it was really just fears over the new variant. That's really what we were dealing with today. Yeah, that was Q3, but they don't come out with anything new. I haven't seen anything that's new. Hold on. Let me look for something. No, I see nothing on that. 0. So don't get worried about that, everyone. Amy up to 28.84 in the after hours. New variant looks like, okay, so here's the thing. New variant looks like it's much more infectious, but much less potent. So it sounds like Delta. Confirmed case in California today. Yeah, that was mainly what was going on. And that's why people were freaking out. AMC up 1.4, 1.4 in the after hours, looking to get back above 29. We are bouncing a little bit here. Let's see what happens. DWAC not doing a whole lot at 48 right now. SPY at 450.37. Little bit of a pop, but not really. I think they make the variant stuff up. What conditioner do you use? I don't, but I need a haircut so bad. Like so bad. Fears stop at 4 p.m. and start at 4 a.m. I guess so. All right, AMC back above 29. Up 2.2 in the after hours, up 63 cents. So let's see what happens here. Max pain is 36. Get ready for a move up as long as calls being bought doesn't outweigh puts in the money. Yeah, that's correct. Because if they start, the thing is if calls start to get bought at 32, 33, 34, then it's like a lot of them, then it's going to start to push that max pain even lower. So it could get to 35, 34. But with all the puts in the money right now, they would have to try to get it back up to not have to short. All right. AMC up 3.43% right now. In the after hours, we're at 29.55. Let's see. Hold on. See if I got any messages. You don't have mail. Moving. Oh, ho. Moving on up. AMC trying to get back above 30. Trying to get back above 30. Here we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Amy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Up 4% in the after hours. Oh, come on. You can do it. Come on. Drop some basketballs, everybody. Let's do it. Shout out to TMI. Thanks for popping in. If TMI, if you're still in here, thanks for popping in earlier. Vix, you're too young to know AOL. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Is there a halt in after hours? No, there's no halts in after hours. That's why when market closed, DWAC started going. Let's go 35 in the after hours. Screw it. Let's run it up. All right. We're at 29.84, 29.80. We're up 4.3 in the after hours. Let's do it. Come on. I think we can do it. Come on. You've got mail. No, the thing is like my mom used to use AOL. So like when she would open her email, I would always hear like, you've got mail. All right. 29.90. Looking for it. It's looking for it right now. Come on, 30. 29.98. Here we go. We're going to get excited. If we cross 30, we're going to get real excited. 29.98, 29.95, 29.98. Come on. 99, 30. 30, 30.05, 30.16. Here we go. Hey, Hedgies, go fuck yourself. YouTube's going to hate me. Come on, Amy. 30.19, 30.17. That's going right now. Look at that. Sell off in going into close and then just pops right as the market closes. 12 minutes after the market closes, we're back above 30. Awesome. Cool. Isn't that great? Did Vix drink them? No, I had an energy drink earlier today, but now I'm just excited because we're at 30.44 in the after hours, even though we were still very red on the day. But getting above 30 in the after hours is very, very exciting. Anytime we've dropped below 30, the one time that we did it, it was very, very short-lived and we popped right back up. So let's see. I mean, we're up 6.5% in the after hours right now at 30.40. The hair product, please tell. It's Old Spice fiber wax. That's what it is. It's not doing so good right now. It's not helping. It's not helping me out. 30.31, 30.30. Wow. Doing good, everybody. Like the video, bring viewers in. Yeah. Look at this. 30.20. Come on. Can I get some 31? That would be beautiful. We bounce back above 31. That would be sweet. What's the SPY doing right now? Oh my God. This is a new computer. This is brand new. It's like I'm streaming on my 7-year-old MacBook Air. It's what this feels like. SPY's up 72 cents. Let's bring it back to AMC. 30.06, 30.05. 30.18. This is going good. Weird. I mean, look at this. So I hate to say it, but here's how I'm going to phrase it. All you people that were buying in 27, 28, you're up $3, around $3 a share on anything you just bought. So you bought 100 shares, $300. You bought 1,000 shares, $3,000. So all you whales out there buying the dip, good job. I mean, people are buying right now. The thing is that the after hours moves are a little bit weird because retail doesn't typically have a lot of access to trade in the after hours. Like they really like some brokerages do, some brokerages don't. So the after hours moves are going to be more geared towards institutions. LC, thank you so much for that super. That was wow. Thank you very much. Thanks for the afternoon stream and all you do. LC, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Are they covering? I wouldn't say so, but hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Jared, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. I'm excited. My new 290 shares I bought this Cyber Week sale are going up. Jared, there we go. We're at 30.26 right now, up almost 6% in the after hours. But we also went down 15.82% during the day. But we're not going to think about that right now. We're going to think about the positives and what we have going forward. The market closed, and now we're up 5.64%. It's really all we got to think about, right? That's it. 31.98. No, it's not. Am I glitching out right here? Or hold on. No. SSR tomorrow? Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if my computer's really glitching or no. We're up. Hold on. 5 point. I see 30.15. Yeah, 30.15. That's what I got. I buy after hours from Germany. There you go. Bought 450 shares at 28. Ooh, there you go. Has the roller coaster ride begun? It might have. 31.83 right now on Webull. I'm on Webull right now, and I've got 30.07, and it's flickering. Hold on. And I just checked it on my phone, too, and I've got 30.11, 30.10. I don't see 31 anywhere. That would be sweet, though. If we ripped that much in the after hours. I see 30.12, up 5.43 in the after hours. Let's see. Oh, the VIX, not AMC. That's confusing. That confused me a lot. Yeah, I've got, 30.03. Let's see if we can keep this above 30. Still up 5% in the after hours right now. 5.71. Wow, this is getting interesting. Welcome back to the after hours stream, STV. Hey, we're chilling here. We're having a good time. All right, let's see if we got any more messages. Let's see. Shoot. Joey, jeez, man. Thank you for that big super, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Jeez, you guys are nuts. The OREV. I got the name right this time. Welcome to the membership. Thank you, man. All right, 30.06, 30.05. I mean, we're up now. Let's do this thing. Let's run it. Let's do it. You guys are gonna get an after hours or a night video for me too as well. So make sure you guys keep the lookout for that. We're gonna be. I mean, I almost. Trying to think. I do have to do schoolwork, but screw it. Who needs to do schoolwork? Not me. With finals coming up, of course not. All right, we just fell below 30, came back up. Now we're flickering 29.94, and yeah, let's see. Let's see if the buyers will step in. You guys remember what happens when we stream in the after hours and we're looking for a price movement to the upside. Usually it starts to go, but we'll see what happens. That's the trend over here. I mean, it is coming back down to like the VWAP. So, but we are pumping in the after hours right now. This is a good sign. I love the priorities, SUV. Don't slack. I've been slacking. Sold January 30 grade premium. Whoa, that's risky. Now we hold and hang on. There we go. All right, 29.99. Let's see if we can get that crack above 30 again and hold and get some big boom boom candles in the after hours. That would be sweet. Yeah, we're at 29.90 right now on what I'm seeing. Still really good. Still very, very solid to have that type of bounce in the after hours. All right, 29.90. I mean, it's looking like it wants to go back above 30 again, but let's see what happens. Everybody's saying back to 30. Is it though? I see 29.95, 29.99, 91, 95. Let's see. Looking for the bounce above the 300. Yeah. Been buying. I thought these deals wouldn't come by again. There you go, Al Capone. There we go. All right. I mean, we're jumping in the after hours right now. This is great. We do have that lawsuit. Can you change your screen so it shows the aftermarket bigger? Yeah, I can. Actually, let's just put up AMC on its own. Let's just do that. How's that for you? That better, everyone? Back to 40? Hey, let's do it. Is the days to cover higher now? It depends. We saw a lot of volume today. We saw 62 million. We've typically seen between like 20 and 35 million. So it might take days to cover a little bit lower unless they shorted the absolute BS out of it today, which is possible on the upticks. Like right here, we're seeing it comes up short, like up short. Like we'll see what happens. All right. Ooh, I just saw it hit 30. Just saw it hit 30. Or Texas cap. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, where's the cup? If you're looking at a cup and handle, like there's not really a cup unless it's like giant on a larger time frame. Are you chasing DWAC? No. I probably would have, but I don't have any settled cash in my account. After the trades I made today, the cash balance in the account's looking good. That's really all I care about. Keep stepping up the cash balance, Keep going. This was a bear trap. Buy. I mean, we're flickering right around that $30 mark right now. 30.05. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Are shirts covering some after hours? Or they're just holding all buy orders after? I mean, they might have. I mean, this could just be institutions waiting. Just be like, all right, we're gonna wait for the bloodbath to finalize before we want to buy more shares. Because they're not gonna. The thing is with these institutions is they're gonna make such large purchases, they space them out. So what they do is they'll send orders to like a trader, and the trader will be like, they'll be like, get the best basically best execution, get the best prices for it. We want this amount, but don't screw us over on what we get as our average. We want it to be the best that you can possibly get us. AMC now 30.13 in the after hours, 30.10. So they'll space out the orders, especially if it's such a large order that if they put it in all at once, that it's just going to jack up the price. So they'll space them out. They'll just be like, buy here, and they'll just keep spacing them out. Let's see. Paper Hands Lupe. Thank you for the super. Dropped 5K on AMC when it first went down to 38. If I only waited another 2 days, I could have got this discount. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about that kind of like psychological concept a lot today of like, oh, I wish I got out of this position when it was this high, or I wish I waited and got into it here. Like there's not much that you can do. If you think a stock is going to go up above the price that you bought it at and it drops after you bought it, well, then that just presents another buying opportunity, right? Like you've done your research, you've figured out your investment thesis, then you enter into an investment or a trade. You think it's going to go higher than what it's in now. You wouldn't really buy something and go long on something that you think is going to go down. So those price movements, it's like, yeah, it could mess with you emotionally, but at the same time, if you think it's going to go higher, it's like, what's there really to worry about? And that's the same logic with these institutions. They didn't sell at 70, they were buying. STV, the sadness in your voice clearly shows how excited you are. I'm pumped right now. What do you mean? I'm excited. We're up 4.83% in the after hours. The 15.82% day, over. The after hours trading period, we're up. They had us in the first half, but we're gonna come out on top. Thanks for your stream. See y'all later. Yeah, you could hop in a DeLorean and get up to 88 miles an hour. Larry, you definitely could. It'd be a little bit difficult to do that though. Sorry, just got on What's Up with AMC. Where do you think we're going to be going next? It's just a big overreaction from the new variant popping up in California. That's really what it was. Vanguard sold 40 million. I haven't seen any evidence that suggests that. So we've been over that a lot today. I mean, I'll probably go watch that. I mean, I don't want to, but I would rather somebody just tell me what the evidence is. I don't wanna go, like, engage with it because I think it's FUD. I think it's wrong. I think the information is getting skewed. I think it's one of those situations where it's a similar situation where it's like, "This Bank of America naked shorting AMC," and it's like, "Hold on now, you're gonna get sued." What's the most viewers I've ever had? Today at some point where I don't know how high it went, but it was definitely today on a stream. A video, I think it was like, I don't know, 90,000, which was cool. It's cool when people like what you put out. Let's see. I love how articles would be like sources say. Exactly. Hit the like for our STV and AMC. Thank you, Pam. I pulled a fast one on the hedgie, saw the dip coming. No, okay. All right. Geraldo, you can do what you got to do, buddy. Just frustrated with the losses I'm sitting at, man. No hard feelings. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. Like we're all sitting here with big losses. Like we're all in the same boat right now. We all lost 15.82% on what we had yesterday. And if you had options, it's even more. Do you think the shorts have been just sat waiting for this variant to come along and just nah, I don't think so. I think they worried. I think they were just waiting for an opportunity, and this was the opportunity, but they've been shorting. We're not in the same boat. I lost my money levered. Yeah, see, man, that's a tough one. The risk with levering up, especially on a volatile, like going long. This is kind of what we were talking about with the margin debt, where if things start to go against you, yeah, it's a great way to lever up your returns and make more money on what you have. But if the positions go against you, it's just margin call liquidation, and you could lose everything that you have. So for me, trade a decent amount of options. I'm not ever gonna buy margin up with like lever up on my I just don't see it. You do have to use margin for some types of options trading, like spreads, where you're selling like credits, like call credit spreads, put credit spreads. But other than that, it's like for me, it's too risky. What's the VWAP at? I mean, in the after hours, it is what is this? 29.77. Right around there. AMC's now at 29.95. GME, nice candle. Yeah, let's pull up GME too. Show GME some love. Yeah, GME up a little bit in the after hours, down 8.34. Ooh, up 8 point or down 8.34 today. Up 1.2 in the after hours. Please press the like button. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate it, man. I would be dreading January so much if I was a hedge fund. Oh, me too. Oh boy, we've been over that a few times. Ooh, GameStop back up to near 184. There we go. You're just spreading misinformation, losing everybody money. These are all young kids losing everything that they have. Interesting. It's very hard to make a statement like that on a stock that's up over 1,000%. And from when I started talking about AMC and investing in AMC, it's up. I think I started talking about it when it was like 8. What's it now? 30? What's the high? 77? I don't think so. I'm going to have to disagree with that statement. Mike V. Oh God, Mike V. Oh boy. Let's see. All right. Move around, Shilly. Bye, Felicia. Oh, I wish I need to get a soundboard. I do need to get a soundboard. Did Vanguard actually sell? See, everybody's saying this, but I've seen zero sources that confirm any of this to be true on their last 13F. They increased their position on AMC. After this, I'm probably going to do that. And then I'm going to go get some food. Maybe I'll get a pizza. Maybe I'll get Moe's. I don't really know what I'm going to get. I'm just really hungry because I didn't really eat anything today yet. But yeah. I'm a 38-year-old man and I have 50K in AMC. There you go, CBR. Yay, I love you. Thanks, Mike. I'm a young kid. I always feel like I'm the youngest one around here. Geeky goodies. SB, I have a question about NFT. Has anyone received an email today about it? I read on Twitter that we're supposed to get an email today. Be qualified. I keep checking for mine. I have not heard anything. They can't sell all their shares. They have to hold them for ETFs and such. Oh yeah, 100%. Been here since $5. We're the same age. STV, don't worry, you're not white. There we go. I got somebody in my age bracket. Let's see. Has Ortex changed yet? Yeah, we'll check that before we go. Nope. Nope, still 2.42. We'll see. Maybe by the time I start recording this video for tonight, it'll change. We can get a little update, but tomorrow and the next day, we're going to see those filter in. Guys, we are going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you to all of you guys that came in and just were being positive, watching AMC with us, going through the situation. I know it was a really tough day for everybody, down 15.82% in the market hours. It's not something that we wanted to see at all. But it's also something that we're going to have to deal with. We're up 3.12% in the after hours right now. Let's see what happens tonight with any news that's going to come out about this new variant, what's going on. And if the market starts to bounce, we're going to know what to do next time this happens. But the fact that Cinemark was down 2% and AMC was down 15.82%, little bit of BS going on. I'm not the guy that comes out and is like manipulation, like ladder attack. But when you see that, you can't really brush that aside. So thank you guys so much. If you guys don't mind, drop some likes on the stream on the way out. I'll see you guys in the video tonight and the stream tomorrow morning starting at 8:45 if you guys want to come. So thank you guys. I will see you later.